Yo, what's happening, everybody? I'm back. It's your man, King A.D.S, out here in Southern California, in the Inland Empire, you know what I'm saying, in the month of May, as we move through the year already, almost to the middle of the year almost right now, and it's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to stay activated and engage with you, and that's why I figured it'd be time to get up here and do another video. I haven't done a video in a little while. I just been off in the background dealing with the spinning plates and challenges like everybody else out here right now. If you have a very fortunate situation, I'm happy for you, and I hope that it continues to stay fortunate. You know, you have your head above water and things are working out. That's nothing but blessings and good feelings going out. And as you know, most of the time when I want to connect doing these videos, that's what it's about, is having a relatable type of atmosphere, and just connecting with you in a genuine way, in an authentic way, since this is like the new way that everybody has been going about it. Well, I don't say new, but people have been going about it, you know what I'm saying, to get up and they do the videos and things, and that's something that I didn't really bet on doing years ago, but there were other reasons that I had embarked upon a journey of trying to just share something with the public, and some of it was just so that you get a feel for other sides of the spectrum of a personality, of like who I am, you know, thoughts or different stuff from different angles maybe that I could share, or information, or topics, or anything that I found interesting, or anything like that. But also as a creative, to let you know that I was authentic and real, and I actually exist, right, and stuff like that. And you're not watching like a deep fake, and you're not watching or if there ever is anything like that, that you would know from a source that there already was a representation that was real, right, and all of that. But nevertheless, man, I'm just so glad that I did start doing the videos, because it did allow me to connect with so many awesome people out there, man. And hats off to you, shouts out to you, you know what I'm saying? I see y'all, you know. I get up on here and I do these videos on a whim, so I don't always have a plan. You know, I just go with the feeling, and sometimes the topic just comes, you know, or I think about something for a little bit and I just go, and I just right now, as this is more about how do you keep your inspiration through all these challenges. You know, you got the taxes going up, you've got expenses going up, like everything, just crazy inflation, people are getting laid off, all that stressful stuff, and it's just crazy in the pressure chamber right now. And so, you know, just the things I like to do, you know what I'm saying, is just I try to take things, when everything gets too hectic, I can only focus on one thing at a time in a day. And so I start to compartmentalize my time and ration it off in a certain respect, so I don't burn out, you know, and stuff like that. Another thing, excuse me, another thing that's been helping lately, has been really dope though, is you guys, you know what I'm saying? A lot of creatives out there that I've been watching, a lot of like musicians and artists and other content creators and stuff, and just seeing the methods that they choose to choose to use to reach people and stuff, which is inspiring to me. So I say, maybe I should try something like that. So I'll probably try to work on more stuff like that. Like I had recently been trying to turn that kind of leaf, so I'll probably continue with more of that. You know, whichever way that I can, you know, since this is unfortunately, this is a form of currency in this new wave of things, you know, and that seems to be a way to break through sometimes, you know, whether it's something creative or even for your own services or whatever. So that attention and will have to be put into it. So, but like when there's so many things going on, like sometimes you just hone in on that focus, which is good to do, but you also, other things go to the wayside, you know, they go by the wayside. So it's like, you know, it's nice to, and then from there, it's like you're spinning your wheels. You might have that feeling like you're spinning your wheels, like how do I grab that traction again, you know, where the ideas, sometimes when you're so focused and you have so many things to do, that your mind might just, you know, fog over, you know what I mean? You need to take a step back, you know. If you can sit Indian style, you need to sit in Indian style for a minute and just breathe in and just meditate and let it all float away for a second, because when you're less stressed out, that's when the answers come, when all the noise is gone, but sometimes you're just going and going and going, and there's going to be some noise, and just feels like you're not connecting from the inside to the outside. And so sometimes we never know where the recharge or the inspiration to recharge is going to come from. So sometime, so this time around for me too, I've been inspired by seeing other people that I've subscribed to, that I check out. I've always been an artist, but I've also been someone who never thought it was just all about myself. So I always like to support or check out what other people are doing. You know what I'm saying? And been so inspired by it. So thank you guys. You know what I'm saying? You're brilliant. And you know what else is weird is going along with the whole rhythm of things this year, making a guess on how the flow of energy would persist throughout the year, on the three mathematics and the supreme mathematics, which was understanding. And so far, the sentiment of people, the connection that they're making is wild, right? It's dope. Like, it's understanding the way the structure of the machine works, and realizing, like a title, say per se, like the Matrix or something like that, and how it's a working mechanism around the people inside of it. Like, there's another book like called Simulation Simulacra, us being simulacra, the simulation being, maybe society, perhaps, and stuff like that, or systems in place. So being able to see the system in place and be aware of it, and actually, because of the tyranny and maybe the greed that's gotten out of control or whatever, but just people. So it's a trip to just see that it seems to be following suit, basically. In short, that's really what I was trying to get at. Really, is that it's interesting to watch it follow suit, in that sense that people are coming to this realm of understanding. You know what I'm saying? And in that understanding, we'll get this connectivity back, and through that connectivity, then we can start to get the better ideas that'll carry us forward. You know what I mean? And so we're always better together. But like, yeah, man, there's been older videos that I've done where I touch on things like that, like the choice and the allotted option. Like, are you making up your own mind, or has the idea been presented to you in a certain fashion and package, of not necessarily your choice, but just the only choices that you have to make at that time. And I think that that's something that's going to be starting to break down, as we go forward. And seeing like other videos a little bit, around for a while now too, like talking about like the state of music and how people don't even need labels and this and that. So like the certain structures of foundations are changing. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say they're going to break down completely, right? Been surviving like a shark for way too long, right? But at the same time, like, just that whole understanding of things is starting to change the perspective of how we would like to participate in these things. So that's also part of the reason, like I said in the beginning of the video, that's part of the reasons I did these videos, is because I'm choosing my way to participate with this whole atmosphere, or whatever, this ecosystem, social media ecosystem that we are immersed in, and swim through these waters, with a full flipping. And people have been playing that game lately, Subnautica. And so I don't know, maybe that was an aquatic reference, came into my brain out of nowhere, man. But anyway, yeah, man, just wanted to get up here, you know what I'm saying? Just touch bases with you, share some good vibes. You know what I'm saying? I can't help it but to want to share good vibes when I get up here. I know a lot of people are really good at just sharing whatever emotion and sentiment, but I have a tendency just to go into up here and want to share good vibes with you, and be somewhat uplifting if I can, or insightful if I can. And also to tell you, hey man, check out my music. Got a lot of music up, you know what I mean? Check out all the King A.D.S catalog. Check out Cosmic Rockbox catalog. Check out Theta Mob. Check out Bar Sweat and Years mixes. Check out The Almighty Grind. Check out Legacy Family. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff up here. And I hope I didn't leave anything out, man. I always feel like I left something out. Oh, also too, I don't know how people feel about it, but I got something to say real quick before I get out of here. So rest in peace. Before I say it, you should know that in a lot of the times in my life, I was a practicing martial artist. I'm not saying I was the best martial artist, but I was pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? But I love martial arts and stuff. So when I hear something like, it's already old, a lot of what I'm going to be doing is catching up to speed. But Chuck Norris had passed recently, in the recent past here. Um, and I would like to say this: Chuck Norris didn't die. He left the planet because he simply got tired of kicking the world's ass. And there you go. All right, y'all. To the next video, like, subscribe. I hope that you like the content, or at least, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you tuning in and dialing in with me. So definitely subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I really appreciate it, so I can keep doing what I do best, which is being creative. Um, like the video, share the video, hype the video, whichever way it works these days. And man, to the next one, man. I love y'all. All right, peace.